All right, guys, welcome back to, I was about to say Real Talk. Welcome back to Real Roleplay, as I stumbled through
Real
the name
play.
there. Roleplay, whatever the fuck the name is. All right, so did we all go to sleep at the bar? Is that what we decided
No,
upon?
so what do you guys go to the bar? I mean, do you go to sleep? I guess exactly what JP said, but I wanted to say it because I'm the GM, damn it.
Yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep.
but like stand guards again, and like we're in 2 rooms, that kind of thing.
Okay. JP, give me your spells
Okay.
and yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to make updated character sheets so we can have them for super cool fun times or whatever this is coming up.
Sure, I'm just going to go with the same spells that I sent you last time. I'll send them now.
Okay.
Those.
Cool. So, you guys all go to sleep, and you all wake up the next day. Nothing happens in the night. Everything is hunky-dory.
All right, I want to go pick up my armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow them around. I don't really have anything to do, so I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah, following.
Who paid the guy for the armor?
Ryan
I did.
did.
Okay. Ryan, it was 20 gold. You now have 140.
I think it was 30.
Okay.
I think you said 30 at
Yeah,
the time.
I think you did say
Oh.
30.
Well, thank you for being honest.
No problem.
And I just lost your character sheet somehow. Okay, you have 110 then. Cool. So everything is packed up and good to go. The items in the pack are... Whoops, where's my pencil go? 10 torches. 1 potion. And
You
someone
say
in your group-
potion because like I won't recognize what it is or something like that, or
What?
do we not recognize what the potion is?
No, I was 1 potion. I hadn't finished my thought fully.
Oh, sorry.
Of neutralized poison. And I'm also writing the stuff down so I don't forget.
All right.
You find 30 feet of rope. And
There's-
you find... So that's why I wanted the break, because I wanted to actually know what is in the dungeon before I gave you guys the equipment for it, since all this is like on the fly.
Look,
While he's
Neil, we
doing
were
this-
impressed with the on-the-fly stuff a while ago, but now.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what else he would give you for this stuff.
JP, do you want to redo the call while he's figuring this out?
Ooh, that is a good point.
We're coming up on 4
I
hours.
probably should have done that during the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Get
just
it together, JP.
cut to the still thing, and then I'll give you guys a call back.
Okay.
1 second. All right, we should all be back.
Cool.
Um, okay, so there are 10 torches. There's a potion of neutralized poison, 30 feet of rope, 20 arrows all bundled together with blue feathers in the back. Blue feathers. And a dagger with a blade of a ruby, like a ruby shaped into a dagger blade.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what's in the bag.
Well, since I don't have any stuff, I guess I will carry as much of this as you guys will let me. Unless you want to spread it throughout the party.
You can carry it. I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Am I able to look at the arrows and tell what the blue feathers mean or what they're from?
They're from a bird with blue feathers.
Okay, but that's all I know.
They're unusual. They're not from a common bird. They're not from like a blue jay or a scrub jay or any normal bird that you would find with blue feathers.
Okay.
All right.
You also find a flask, a little tin of oil that is unlabeled.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and put that on my back, and I guess I'm ready to get out of town. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So, you guys take off. You've got the map. And let's go look over at Roll20. Where are we here? Yeah, map. So, the area is up here.
All right.
So it's to the north, which there's a road going north, and it's off into the woods a bit. It should probably take you, judging by the map, if you're all on horseback, it should take you a day and a half maybe to get there.
Is there a horse that can support me out there?
You guys have the wagon that's being pulled by a horse.
Okay. We
Or
take
you
that.
can walk, and if you walk, it'll probably take you like 2 days to get there.
Well, if we have our horses in our wagon, we just take that, I suppose.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do in town before you leave?
I still
Anyone
have.
you want to talk to? Anything you want to do?
I still have my the like ogre club, right? That I picked up from
yeah.
all the.
Yeah.
Just out of game comparison, what is that roll compared to what I like originally had or what I would have?
This does d6 damage. I think before you were doing 2d4 or something. I don't remember.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
There's nothing I can buy that's better for me, right?
No, I mean you guys all have pretty standard equipment. Think of it as like the modern world. You know, you buy an AK-47. It's not like you can find a better gun. You can find a gun that does different things, and maybe the recoil is a little different, but they're all, you know. You can get like a bazooka, but that's a totally different style of weapon. So, very similar. You have a sword. It's a good sword. Some swords are different, but this is your sword.
And we got our JP's armor and my bear cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
Okay. So, you head off, and on your way. Hellhound Cape becomes Bear Cloak. Bear Cloak. And that weighs 10 pounds. And that brings us to 52. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, you didn't want to ask anything about the town members? You didn't want to get anything else? You just wanted to go?
Yeah,
Guess
I
so,
mean, that's
yeah.
what I want to do.
Okay, cool. So, you head off. The journey is pretty uneventful. You go up the road to the north for a while, then Brager, you're pretty good with maps. You know, at a certain point, you turn off and you start heading through the woods. You guys stop for the night, and you continue going. It's a little bit troublesome with the wagon, you know, going off terrain, but it's not too bad. And as you get close to the spot, you park the wagon because you're gonna be traveling around a little bit on foot, and you walk around until you find something that would look like this. Eventually, you stumble upon a building. It looks like it's a two-story building. Let me rephrase that. Let's start. Let me just draw. I don't know how to talk right now. I'm gonna do a doodle for us.
All right.
Just gonna do a doodle. There we go. You guys should be looking at the right thingy.
Yep.
Polygon. Okay, not to scale. Hey, you delete that. No. Bad players. Oops. So it's kind of shaped like that. The front door
What are you
is over here. And we have a second story that goes over this section. You know what? Let me do that in a different color. That goes over like this. Boop, boop, doop, boop. Cool. So that's kind of what we're looking at. It's a T-shaped building. There's only one entrance apparent and that's the front doors, which are two double wooden doors, like a big set of church doors. It's made out of stone. The roof, and it's very old. It's grown over with moss. You can see where like trees have grown up against it and like been pushed out of the way by the building. One tree is kind of like leaning over on the roof. There's no windows anywhere that you've seen, and you've like walked around the back of it, except for over on this side. We're way high up. Maybe, I guess JP might be able to look in if he jumped really high. There's some stained glass. The first floor is, I would say, 13 feet high. That's where like the roof of the first floor starts, and then the second floor begins above that and goes probably for another 8 feet up. So they're tall rooms. The stained glass starts about 8 feet up and goes to 13 feet up, and that's just over here. There's no other windows that you can see, and just the one door.
The door, is it just like an open door, or is there like a closed?
It's closed. It's made out of wood, double doors, kind of like the front of a church.
Okay.
What's the
area-
crypt?
Yeah, this
This
is
is
great.
what you think. You assume this is the crypt. It's generally where you should be on the map, and you haven't seen any other buildings. It's overgrown. The woods about it are kind of eerie. Pretty quiet. Not much is going on.
What time of day do we find this at? Just in the morning, or?
I'd say a little after lunch.
All right. Well, what did the wizard tell you guys about this place? Since I wasn't up there, did he say to look out for anything in particular?
He said to use the items he provided, but to bring them back after. And
Yeah.
not to steal anything.
He also said that there's going to be a lot of danger in here, and a lot of it seems like it's going to be ghost-like, or maybe magical.
Okay. So how do you guys want to start this? Want to just go open the door?
And I think we just go and
Should we look for traps or just...
Yep, a lot of traps, a lot of perception kind of stuff is what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Checkarooskies.
Alright, then I check the door for traps.
Jen, when we talked about what you wanted for your thieving things, you
Yeah, I'm
said
not
you did
very
not
good
want
at
to
it,
put
I
much in
know.
to find and remove traps. You have a 5% chance to find a trap, if there is one.
Yep.
Okay, you don't find any traps.
Does Ryan know how to find traps?
No, it's a thief-only skill.
Oh, crap. Well, that's the best I could do, guys.
I'll do.
I do not detect traps.
I'll do a perception check at the front door.
So you... Okay, what are you you're looking for traps?
I'm just trying to see what I see, like
Okay.
if there's anything out of the ordinary that somebody wouldn't notice.
The building's old. Very old. The wood, you would expect maybe to have been more rotten by now, but it's actually pretty solid and pretty sturdy.
Okay.
All right. Well, this door's got to be open, guys. Who wants to be the one to open it? And I'm looking at Vincent when I say it.
Well, certainly not me. I don't even have the most health.
I'll do it. Okay, I walk up to the door. What? Tell me what the door looks like in terms of like handles and.
Two wooden doors that are each like half. They each have half of an arc on them, so the entire thing forms an entire arch.
Okay.
And then sides. The two very large brass handles that kind of stick out and then have the vertical bars. There's no knocker of any kind,
Okay.
and there's no lock on it.
I just
Just
go
as a
up
big
and
hit.
That sucks because I'm great at opening locks.
I go up and I grab both of the bars and I try to pull them open.
Okay. They pull open with ease, and an axe swings down from the ceiling straight at you.
Be careful,
need
it's a trap!
I
a
dodge
tarp.
like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I figure.
I try to.
Okay. You need to make a DC 25 Dex check.
Okay.
So
What does that mean?
roll a d20 and add your dexterity 16 to that. And you want to roll 25 or higher total.
32.
Okay, cool. So you dart out of the way, and the giant axe like swings right where you were, and then goes back and forth and comes to a stop, like in the middle of the doorway.
Okay.
Good.
The
Good
blade
job.
is very
Good
old.
job.
It's got cobwebs. There's some nicks in it, and there's some blood stains on it.
I stand up off the ground and I brush the dirt off my shoulders.
Okay.
After seeing this happen, I say, Brager, you should probably open every door, in my opinion.
I'll do that. I'll open a lot of them.
Sweet. Unless they're locked, then we'll send the other elf. Me and Vincent, we won't. It's just not going to happen.
As I said, it's very dark. The elves have infravision, so they can see, but the human and the half ogre have no infravision. So
Well-
you guys need torchlight.
We're going in first.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll go ahead and get a torch out and light it, and I'll go in at the back of the party.
Okay. So directly in front of you is a passageway. It's maybe 10 feet wide. However, the front of the building itself is more like 30 feet wide. So the passageway clearly doesn't go all the way out. There's space on either end. What you see from looking in is a straight hall that goes down, ends in darkness. You can't see the end of it. And on either side, at least a few feet in, you see old tapestries and framed paintings hanging.
There might be traps, guys. By the way, I'd like to use my 5% chance of you detecting traps again.
What are you trying to detect traps on?
The painting, the walls, and the ground.
They're in the paintings.
Okay, so
No, man.
so you walk inside, like you have to inspect things to. So you walk inside and like start looking at the ground directly in front of you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You fall into a trap.
Well, I'm looking at the ground before I step on it.
Right. You don't notice anything suspicious about the ground.
The ground seems fine, guys, but no guarantee because I'm really bad at traps.
I think we just keep going and use our reactionary skills.
Well, you're probably the most reactionary here. You
Yeah,
lead
I'm gonna.
the-
I'll be in the lead, and you guys can be behind.
All right, I'm going to stay here in the back and take it real slow.
Yep.
I
So
mean, we could always throw like rocks or something to see if it activates anything.
okay, we could.
We could. I don't know where we're going to get. I mean, how far in was this, Neil? You said it was a good 10 feet? That we
How
can
long
see?
does the passageway go in?
Yeah, can we see the end of it?
No, you can't see the end of it. Which means it's at least 30 feet long. Because
Yeah.
the elf. No wait, elf infravision's 60 feet, right?
Your
I
guess.
hate infravision. I should just rule that out of the game. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest shit in the entire world. I hate it. It always
I
ruins.
like it.
No, it ruins anything that has darkness. It's dumb. Next game, I'm getting rid of it. No, you can see the hallway ends and opens up into a room at the end. At the very end of the hallway, there's a bigger room.
Hey guys, there's a room at the end.
Fucking infravision, man.
All right. Like I
I
said,
got-
I'm going to hang in the back. I have the torch. You guys lead the way.
Yeah, I
We
got
have
to
something
look
we
at the paintings and try and see if I recognize anybody in the paintings on the wall.
No, the paintings are old and covered with dust and grime, and maybe there's some like slime molds on them. You'd have to brush aside the stuff to get a good look.
Slime molds, cool.
I brush it aside.
Okay. The first painting is on your right, and it's a depiction of a wizard holding a staff. He's wearing red robes and has long, flaming red hair. It's not on fire, but it's bright red.
Fucking gingers.
Hey now.
There's a voice that echoes through the wind.
Okay. I keep walking because I can see the room as well, right?
Did
Yeah.
you want to befriend the painting, or?
I was gonna take it as a pet, but I figured I'd kill it later anyway, so I'll just leave the
Make
red
it a
ones.
belt.
Okay, so you walk in.
Yeah, I walk towards, like, keep going down the hall until I'm right in front of the
Yep. That
the
about
door for the next room.
get the items ready in case we need them.
They're on my back. We're good to go.
All right, after you get about 10 feet in, the floor completely gives way underneath your feet. I need you to make another DC
Even
25.
under my anorexic weight.
Yeah.
I like how
DC
he
25 dex
Just
check.
walk Bragor in front. And he's just like Indiana
Yeah,
Jonesing it
it's
everywhere.
like you were not prepared for this, so you get a penalty of 5 because you're surprised by the
So
floor falling
I'm.
apart.
What am I rolling
Not a
here?
5 of 3. You get a penalty of 3. DC 25 dex check. Same thing, same roll as before, but with a -3 penalty.
So D20 plus 13 now.
Yeah,
And what do I have to get?
25 or higher.
28.
Yes.
So the ground gives way, and it slips, falls beneath you, and you barely catch yourself on the edge as it falls below you. You look down. It goes maybe 15 feet down and ends with a bunch of spikes.
All right, I pull myself up easily with my high strength and brush the dirt off my shoulders again.
Okay. Just a few of the blocks of stone beneath your feet had given way. So there's still a path on either. So you get back up on the side that you were walking from. You notice that the blocks in front of you had fallen, but you can see that there's still room in front of them that is not supported by anything.
Okay. So you said there's a little bridge across, though?
No. I said no such thing.
Okay. You said that, well, okay. I got confused. You said there were some rocks that had not fallen?
Yeah,
Okay,
but we can
so
see there's
you're
nothing
walking
underneath, so it's gonna
Right.
fall.
Oh.
Imagine
Some
you're
sometimes.
walking, and the
Right.
path right in front of you collapses. You climb back
Okay.
out, but when you look in front, you notice that there is space underneath the rocks, that are still further in front of you.
Okay.
Like there's the gap where you fell, and then beyond that, there's nothing holding up the stone floor in front of it.
Okay. So did the entire, from wall to wall
No, just the 5x5 section that you were standing on.
Okay. So I go, I guess, to the left of the hole of where I just stepped, and I put my foot out to test and see if it will fall by putting some of my weight on it.
How much of your weight do you put on it?
Well, I put most of my weight on
10
my
of his
back.
20 pounds.
I keep most of my weight on my back foot, and I just use my front foot to try and see if I can knock down the stones with my front foot. Meaning, if the stone fell, I wouldn't fall.
Right, I
That's
understand.
my goal.
It doesn't seem to have any effect. It seems pretty solid.
Okay. So I want to keep walking from that point. I want to start walking forward, and every time I see a new stone, I want to test it in the same way until I'm past the little hole I made.
Okay. So as soon as you put your full weight on the stone, it collapses underneath you.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah.
I roll again.
Yeah. This time without the -3 penalty, as you were more prepared for it.
D20 plus 16. 30.
Okay. Easy peasy somehow. Dex is too hot. Damn it.
You're
The
sometimes
fat
pretty good.
suddenly
about
builds.
this shit, but You're great at walking through tombs, man. You're like,
Okay. The rock collapses
Great.
again. This time you manage to catch yourself before falling into the pit, and your legs are dangling down under there.
All right.
Keep climbing.
Well, guys, obviously, we're not going to be able to walk across this. There's no way. So we're going to have to find another way. I recommend us trying to find another hallway first.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Or maybe we can like play with like the rocks around it and see if there's like a secret door or something. if that first option fails, just saying.
I'm done with playing with the rocks around that area.
Neil, if we look up, is it just a regular ceiling? If I hold
Yeah.
the torch up, it's just a regular ceiling?
Yeah,
Okay.
the ceiling seems to be pretty normal.
So
I mean, it's a stone ceiling. Yeah.
Sure.
can
Okay.
you ping about where we're at right now?
If only
Okay.
I didn't have to use my levitation.
You guys are about here.
And I look at JP.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to erase this. Boop, boop. You guys are gonna have to scroll down a bit because I'm going to start at the bottom and in the middle just to make sure we have room.
Okay.
And I'm going to start mapping things out for us. You know what? No, I'm going to let you guys map it out as we do it. So you guys have walked about 15 feet in. Someone take over drawing capabilities somewhere and start at the bottom because
All right, I'll do it.
we're recording.
I got this.
Yeah.
So we're about 15 feet in, you said?
15 feet in.
Oh, there's nothing
and
here?
It's about 10 feet wide is the hallway that you're in.
All right, so like here's the hallway. It's like 10 feet. Okay. Whoops. Wait. There you go. Okay. We're like here.
This is the worst.
Yeah, someone else may want to make a map because I'm not going to draw a map for everything.
Those are the doors.
How do you erase on this?
You highlight and you delete.
Okay. So here is the hallway. All right, like 10 feet wide. And I guess this is the little hole that I just made.
Sure.
I don't know what that green thing is. Okay, so is this accurate? Like, it's just the hallway. This is the door we just came through.
I
here.
would recommend using each of the squares as a 5x5 square.
Okay.
This is not gonna
You can
work
do
out
whatever
well,
you
guys.
Guys. Hey.
Sorry. Let's just keep walking and let fucking break or trigger everything.
I can't, but I can't just do that because the whole side is like that. So we got to figure out a way across.
I'm going to look in the bag again and just look at the stuff that he gave us real quick.
Grab rope.
There's torches, there's a potion, some rope, some arrows, a red jewel dagger, and some oil.
What if we shoot an arrow with the rope and cross like super monkey ninjas?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said, what if we throw the rope with an arrow and then try to cross like super monkey ninjas? But it would have to be really sturdy. That won't work. Never mind. I don't think it will work.
Neil, you heard correctly. She said super ninja monkeys.
Yes.
Super monkey.
Well, yeah.
ninjas.
Everyone knows super ninja monkeys are the best,
They're the best at climbing rope.
So
especially when they're Tudgub size.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't have worked for him or long.
To our knowledge, it just looks like there's one way into this next room, and it's over this hole, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remind the party that outside there, we did see a window around the back. But I don't know if it's worth going out and trying to see if I could break that and climb through or anything like
I'm
that.
a super climber.
I think it would be worth it because I really don't think that there's a way for us to get past, well, to get all of us past this at least.
I mean, I could go out back there and maybe hoist someone up and see if we can break through and see what they see inside.
I'm up for that option.
Sure, let's go check it out.
Okay, so we'll leave and go around the back. I'll lift. You said it was about 8, or how tall was it?
It starts at the 10-foot mark. Ish.
And it looks like it's just a window. It's stained glass. What type of?
Stained glass window. No particular pattern or image. Just multicolored glass.
All right, Abigail, you want me to lift you up there? You break through, or see if you can put your eyes up to it, see what you can see.
Yep.
All right, so I lift Abigail up and.
I
what
like
Abigail, you're
my
standing on
arm
his shoulders.
so I can.
Okay,
just
do
looking-
you look in or do you try and break in?
First of all, I look.
You look in and you see, after your eyes adjust, it's a church room there's some empty pews and a dead body leaning over the altar.
What does empty pews mean? Well, I understand empty, but pews.
Pews are the chairs or benches in a church.
Ah, okay. I say that to the party, including
in.
the dead bodies. I guess we're breaking in.
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess
So
you should
I-
probably break in, yeah.
Okay, so I take some cloth, I put it around my punching arm, and I punch through the window.
This is like
Yeah, she-
old-timey glass.
She
You can't
puts it on her
punch
punching
through
arm.
glass. It's thick. It's not
Huh?
like crappy. Old glass is not simply punched throughable.
Oh.
It's not like it's heavy and thick.
Then I guess I use, I don't know. Give me your club, Tadabub. Tugglebug. Humblebee.
In terms of size comparison, is my club about as tall as she is, or how?
No, no. She could wield your club.
Okay, so
So I'll
say-
use the club to like break through it.
All right, don't lose this in the window, and I hand it to her.
Okay. So you take the club.
Yep. And then I
And-
swing at the window.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's probably not even gonna open. D20
D20.
plus nothing.
Are you proficient in club? You are not proficient in club, so D20.
Oops.
What is the penalty? You get plus. So D20 minus 3.
Oh, I'll redo it, I guess. 8.
Okay.
It has to be an
I was-
11, apparently.
No. You hit the window, but the club bounces off without breaking in.
Alright, Gregor, it's your turn.
Just swing again.
Alright, I'm swinging again.
Roll the hit again.
This might take a while, guys.
You're having trouble.
I
Yeah,
kind of
I-
like this.
See that? I just did a -1 and just fell on JP's head.
You know, the club, it's a big ogre club. It's getting heavy. You know, you're having trouble swinging it.
Brager, you want to
Brager.
do this instead of instead of Abigail? She's not going that well.
Okay.
And can you guys? Is the window big enough to where they could actually like stand inside of it, or do they have to stay on my shoulders?
It's 3 feet tall.
Okay. Brager, you want to jump on my shoulders? See if you can give this a go.
All right, I climb up on Tadagub's shoulders,
All right.
Okay.
I
and I
hand him
grab
the
the
ogre.
club.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your level 3. You get +2 to hit on it. So D20 plus
7.
2. Okay. It's an awkward angle, I guess. You're kind of pressed up against the building. You smack it, but you're not getting quite the force you need.
All right, I swing again. 19.
Aha!
You crack the window with an amazing blow and are blown off the window by a burst of electricity. You take... make a saving throw, actually, versus spell.
Okay, what do I roll?
You roll a 16 or higher on a,
Out of
on
the-
a normal d20.
11.
No, you take 6 damage from the blast as your club connects with the window.
Okay.
Is this
And your
electricity hit me because he's standing on my shoulders?
Don't
No.
talk, JP.
Okay. So I just throw him off immediately after he gets electrocuted.
It's like blown off of you.
Okay. All right.
And you're not up high enough to take falling damage, but almost.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I stand back up, and I get back up on JP's shoulders, and I look through the window.
I need to make notes of HP for future. Alright, so you look through the window, you see the same thing. Empty pews, an altar, corpse leaned over the altar. And if you spend some more time looking around, you notice way in the back on the left side, there is a doorway.
Okay.
Or
I
there's
climb-
a closed door.
All right.
No,
I
it doesn't
climb
break the
through.
glass. I'm sorry. It doesn't break the glass.
Oh, we can't get through.
No, like you hit it really hard and you
Uh-huh.
got blasted back by a shot.
Oh, I thought.
The
Okay,
glass itself is intact.
I see. All right. Well, then I say, I hit it really hard. I don't think that we're gonna get through that way. So we have to either go back to our original spot and try and get over with a rope or something, or we have to look for a third entrance.
Well, we can always look around, and if we don't see anything, we can go back in.
I think you guys should go look around. I'm gonna look at the stuff in the bag here. If I look at the potion, Neil, am I able to discern anything about it? Does it just look like a normal
He
potion?
told us what it is already.
Oh,
It has
it's the
neutralized poison written across the front of it,
okay.
and it's yellow and kind of goopy. Looks really disgusting.
I'll catch up to Breger and them. Since
What about the dagger?
The dagger has
What
a
about the chat?
Well, exactly.
What about what chat's saying?
Well, JP just said he looked in his bag. Like,
Well,
look at your
don't
bag,
let-
JP.
Don't let chat tell you
Okay,
how to play.
I won't read the chat.
I don't know what they're saying, but don't let chat tell you what to do. They don't know.
Well,
anything.
JP just looked in his bag and he's like, I don't know what this potion is doing. I'm like, God damn it, JP.
I wasn't there for that conversation, so I don't know what it does. And then, so I want to catch up to Breger and ask him to use one of these arrows and just shoot at a tree or something and see if anything special happens.
Well, how
But
about
make sure that we're able to retrieve the arrow.
how about I just shoot it at the window?
Just don't hit my knee, and I hand him one of the arrows.
Well, you're gonna have to stand back for that. 'cause that's
I'm
all-
standing very far away. In fact, I'm hiding behind a tree.
So I reach into the bag, I grab 5 of the arrows, I put 4 of them in my quiver, and I take the 5th one, and I take a shot at the window.
Okay, hold on. Okay, roll to hit. Your normal bow, everything.
I think it's
Longbow plus 4,
four?
so d20 plus 4.
9.
Glad I stayed the fuck away from that window.
Yeah. I guess there's something wrong with your draw. You know, you hit the window, but not really well. And the arrow just kind of goes dink and falls to the ground.
All right.
Oh, I know what it is. You hit one of the metal crossbeams that's holding the plate glass together, the stained glass together.
Sure.
Because
Okay.
there's metal fans and shit.
So I retrieve the arrow and I'll take another shot,
Yeah.
trying to hit the glass. Oh, all right.
I need a goddamn 10, Dan. That's all you need.
Okay, and I do it again, and then I do
Okay,
it.
the arrow sails over the building.
Oh,
Okay,
you have to
we
go
lost-
retrieve it now.
We lost. No, we lost that one.
It's
No,
gone.
no,
It's
no.
in
We
the-
cannot lose anything. The dude wants his things back.
Oh, I mean, they're arrows. I think we're gonna. I mean, it's already gone.
No, it's an arrow with the blue. I'm running to go get it the next time.
Okay, Jen runs
I'll
around
leave
to the other
for
side of the
20
church.
minutes.
Okay. And I'm in.
Stop rolling 6 and 9s, man.
You need a 10, dude.
God damn it. You got a +4.
I'm going to get all the arrows
Just
and I'm
roll a
coming back.
fucking 6 or higher.
I'm trying, man. And
Jesus.
Then, okay, then I crit the window.
Okay.
Alright. I get all the arrows back and I'm like, alright guys, I got this. And I
Only one of them flew way over the top, and you don't find it anywhere.
Oh.
You run around and look, but it's one of those things where he was aiming, and Tuttigub's like, "Hey, don't fuck up," and like hits him as he shoots, and like, you know, shoots somewhere else. You hit the window. The arrow goes through the window, and there's a large clap, and blue mist comes out from where the window was, and all the glass shatters and falls to the ground. No one is standing close enough to take damage.